Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. And guys, I'm excited to do this video today. So a friend of mine over in Discord, who will remain anonymous, kind of put me onto this ROM hack. They said, hey Pixel, you used to do a lot of ROM hacks, well you don't do so many anymore. And I was like, hey man, you know what, I kind of want to get back into it, but there's a lot of MiSTer Analog Pocket stuff happening, and that's kind of like what I'm mainly kind of focusing on at the moment. But man, once I saw this ROM hack, I was truly blown away, guys. So this is Mario Kart 64 amped up, guys. Now look at this. This is the first stage in the Grand Prix. Now you guys kind of help me out here, because I recognize some of the stages and I don't recognize some of them. This is probably a stage from another game, or another Mario Kart game, or maybe another racing game like Diddy Kong or whatever. I can't work it out and I apologize for that. But guys, look how good it looks. Like, this is just feature rich. It is full of options, man. Like, honestly, like, once in a while I get truly amazed by a ROM hack, and this one has blown me away. Oh, and I'm playing this on the MiSTer. It works on the MiSTer. Now, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can hack your Super Mario 64 ROM to get this working. Now, you can run this on an emulator. You can run this on original hardware as well. But on your MiSTer, it may work for you, it may not work for you. I think there's some random issues with it, which hopefully will get addressed in the future. For me, it works straight away. I only experienced one crash when I paused it and it randomly just froze. Apart from that, I am playing this like it's just as dandy as candy. Okay, so the first kind of track you had to look at was the normal Grand Prix, and again, this has got 16 brand new tracks, and there's another mode in this, so you can do Grand Prix with balloons. And here I am with 4 balloons. So as you're racing around, when you get hit, and if you lose your 4 balloons, you're out of the Grand Prix. But you come back as a bomb, guys. Remember that bomb in battle mode? You come back as that bomb. Even though you're not going to win, you can make life difficult for everyone else. And here I'm excuse the bad gameplay, but hey, that's one of the things you guys are used to on the channel, bad gameplay. And just for a duration of this video, I had texture filtering off. I had the data cache switched on. It's only at the very end, when I kind of do the outro and do the end part, that's the only time I had texture filtering on, and I just went with the video that way. I guess I kind of started, and that's the way I went. If you watched like one of my videos yesterday, my memory card just kind of, it just went a bit crazy, so I had to format it. So I'm kind of redoing my micro SD cards. I didn't have like all the options set, or all the ROMs and everything that I haven't got. So far I've only put N64 and Saturn on there, because I do intend to do a Saturn video soon. But guys, honestly, this is nothing short of amazing. I mean, look at it, like, wow. When I see this stuff, honestly, this just reminds me of like DLC for your old games. Like, this is something that you can feel Nintendo would have made themselves, and hey, you're paying like 20 bucks for it. 16 brand new courses, different game modes, and we'll go through some of the modes. We'll have a look at some of the modes, we'll flick through them and have a look, because guys, like, it is just, honestly, like, I am just so impressed with this. You have to check this out, and let me know in the comments below if you tried this in your on your MiSTer, whether it works for you or not, because I'm interested, because I've spoken to some people where it works, and the majority of people it has worked for. The minority, there are issues. Robert, the developer, is aware of the issues, and hopefully this is something that will get addressed as the core progresses. Remember, the core is still a work in progress core. It's just amazing what we've got so far. We've got we've got quite a number of games working, and now we've even got certain ROM hacks working. And guys, this is a big ROM hack. Guys, I really like that laugh at the beginning. The laugh bit at the end, it reminds me of my youngest kid. My youngest kid is 7, but hey, you know, the youngest kid will always be the baby of the family. But let's have a look at the options, guys. So many aspect ratio choices. Then we've got the speedrun mode, which I imagine will kind of let you start the race again at the touch of a button. Input display, we've got different choices for audio modes. But man, the aspect ratios, there's a lot of choices there. And it doesn't change the aspect ratio of your screen. It kind of stretches, or kind of stretches everything, or like squashes everything. And then you kind of just kind of select that aspect ratio on your screen. So I actually don't know how to do it on my screen, so I didn't actually mess about with it, but it is there if you want it. So you can play this in widescreen, and it's not everything squashed, everything will be proportionate. Now, if we have a look at the other stuff in there, we've got like unlockables in there as well, and that's the speedrun mode again. There's a whole bunch of options on there. Honestly, too many for me to talk about right now. There are on screen, have a look at them, but try this out. And then you've got unlockables. Get through the game, meet certain conditions, and unlock stuff. I wasn't able to unlock stuff while I played it, and then you can go into credits as well, look at the developer's name. So the main developer on this is Litronom, I think that's how you say it, and there's also Dead Hamster, who's the code and to provision provider, I guess is that the right way to say it. And having a look at the Grand Prix modes, we've got like the normal mode, the balloon race, and elimination. Balloon race, what we have to look at. Elimination, we will have a look at in a second. That's kind of like where you race around and the last person on that lap kind of gets knocked out. I've played it in different games, maybe even the later Mario Karts, but honestly the stuff in here, it's second to none. Like, wow, like honestly I'm just blown away by this. Okay guys, so this is the elimination mode. So this is where you're kind of racing around and the last person just kind of drops out. And honestly, like, this is so much fun. Let me know where a lot of these tracks are from. Like, I don't know where all of them are from. I did recognize one of the ones from the SNES. There was one from the 3DS as well. Man, that track was difficult, man. It had like bits where you're falling off all the time. Kind of like the track I don't so much like doing on Mario Kart. But honestly, like, guys, you've just got to check this out. I mean, look at it. What is there not to like? You like Mario Kart, guys, you just got to check this out. So that's the main brunt of what's available in the Grand Prix. There might be more, man, like, but I had the kind of limited time with this. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff in there as well. I really wish if I could get my kids to play multiplayer with me, but hey, I guess they're doing their thing, so you're only going to see one player footage here. But if you do try this multiplayer, definitely let me know, guys. Let me know how you kind of get on now. All the options that you've seen here are available in multiplayer, but I think in battle you haven't got a lot of this stuff available. I think battle's still how it was on the Nintendo 64. So guys, let's have a look at the tracks now, or the Grand Prix, and what tracks they're made out of. So the Mushroom Cup we just had there, we've got the Flower Cup, and have a look at them. I'm not going to read all of them out, but if you know the tracks, you're going to recognize some of them. There's the 3D one, Neo Bowser City. That's a tough one. And then we've got the Special Cup. So the 4 cups, Mushroom, Flower, Star, and Special. And then if we move over to the right, we've got the Grand Cup, which is 16 races. It's going through all of them, every single cup, every single race. So it's nice to have that mode. But guys, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in here, and it's nice to see like all these new tracks from like different games. There you go. There's a GameCube one there as well. Like, wow. Okay, so this one I think is called like the Hazy Maze Cube. Let me know if you know where this track is from. I found it really difficult. I found it really confusing. Not one that I'm used to. And as you can see, I'm just driving straight into a wall. Like, this was out of, when I was doing this video, like, my worst performance was on this track. But hey, you guys might be used to it. This might be your favorite track. Let me know if this is your favorite track, if you like this track, because hey, you know, with Mario Kart, I love the Mario Kart games. Played them from the SNES. You know, N64 one will always be my favorite one, because that's the one where, you know, the guys hung out and we played a lot of multiplayer. But man, there's always some tracks that you dislike, and this is definitely one of them for me. There you go. Look, I'm just diving down. Okay, next up, guys, let's have a look at the time trial modes. We've got the default one, then we've got the N64 coins. Collect 8 coins, N64 coins in a course for a Starman. And then we've got target zones. Drive through all the targeted zones in the finish race. That's actually quite a lot of fun and graphically pleasing. Mini turbos, automatic set acceleration. Do as many turbos by drifting without crashing or driving the wrong way. Guys, like, I tried that one. I probably should have tried it on an easier course. It was tough. But that's what we've got for time trial mode, guys. Like, honestly, this adds so much value to Mario Kart. Okay, so the time trials that we looked at, this is the coin collection one. Now, yeah, this is interesting. You got these like funky looking coins. I know I've played like on the Switch one, but in battle mode there's like a coin kind of collection mode. Not sure if it was in other games, guys. Like, my memory's hasty at the best of times, but oh sorry, my memory's hazy at the best of times. I keep saying hasty, I mean hazy. My memory's hazy sometimes. But guys, this mode is in there if you want to play it. Grab the coins. I'm so bad at driving over them. I have to literally stop, reverse, go all the way around and go, oh yeah, and those piranha plants actually bite you. I got bitten by one of them in the first lap. To be honest, I wanted to get bitten by them. I just wanted to see the piranha plant bite me on the Nintendo 64. Okay, I really like this game mode, and I guess maybe because I'm doing like a SNES stage as well. I think it's SNES Mario Circuit 3 possibly, but look at that, look how nice it looks. I like the way those whatever they call the targeted zones or zone target. But I like the way those like kind of rainbow style things look at. Okay, they're not the colors of the rainbow, but they're the shape of a rainbow, and you're going through those like type things, and then they get a little bit tricky. You get one going down, you get one going left to right, you get some running away from you. There you go, man. You have to try and get through that. I managed to get through it, and you can skip like one or the odd one here, but what happens if you skip like too many, then you have to go back and kind of go around there. And I tried going backwards through them, you can't. It just kind of blocks you off. Again, like, look at the modes in this game, man. Like, you have to play this. If you guys have got a MiSTer, try it on the MiSTer, let me know. If not, like, play it on emulation. Like, play this wherever you're gonna play it. Just play it. Okay guys, so this is the time trial turbo mode, and guys, I found this tough. Maybe this wasn't the best track for me to attempt this on, but this is where you're automatically accelerating, and you just want to get those the skids going, you know. I just found it tough. So there's a lot of bad driving coming up, but yeah, nonetheless, it's a fun mode, but it's a tricky mode. So, you know, if you're really good at Mario Kart and you think, yeah, you know what, I'm amazing, then maybe this mode is for you on like the trickier stages, because you really need to know Mario Kart in order to do well on this. If not, you're just gonna jump down like me. Okay guys, so yeah, we're approaching the end of the video, and this time I've got texture filtering on. The rest of the video it was off, now it's on, so you can kind of work out which one you like for yourself the best. It varies from game to game, but like I said, I chose it for a random reason without even looking at it. I only just found out about this game really today. But yeah, let's give a massive shout out to Litronom and Dead Hamster for the amazing work the guys have done. And I'm just going to read like some of the text that's available on the hacking website, where you can actually hack your ROM for yourself. So I'll leave a link to that in the description of the video. Be sure to check that out. But the description reads, this is a mod for the game Mario Kart 64. It adds 16 brand new courses as well as additional game modes, music, modern visuals, gameplay techniques, and much more. Available game modes are, for Grand Prix, you've got default, N64 Coin Mode, Elimination Mode, Balloon Race, and we had a look at all of those. For versus, we've got the default mode, Elimination Mode, and Balloon Race, and we had a look at those as well. And for time trial, we have got the default mode, N64 Coin Mode, target zones, mini turbos. Again, we've had a look at all of them. For battle, it says not available right now, but this is always being worked on, guys. So if this is yeah, just keep an eye on it, man. Like, you know, have a look at where you get the hack from. Follow the guys over on Twitter. All their links will be in the description of the video. It also says enable 8 megabyte memory on emulator, or plug in the expansion on an actual console. So yeah, you need the expansion pack if you're playing this on original hardware via something like an EverDrive. Also on emulator, make sure to enable interpreter mode for CPU to prevent crashes on loading another course. So yeah, additional notes, this mod is still in development, so please send bugs and crash reports my way, but make sure to double check the interpreter core is enabled before sending them in. Anyway guys, that's really it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscription, all the good stuff, super appreciated. Check this out for yourself, let me know how you get on. I'll see you guys around. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.